completely different kind of record, the one you did, Painted Desert, with Ikue Mori and Robert
Way and
Quine.
Robert Quine,
Yeah.
yes.
And I mean, those are obviously people that you've known for a long time. And I love Robert Quine's guitar playing. I think he's just such a tremendous, like one of the most amazing rock and roll guitar players. But that record is a really interesting record. How did you guys come about to start do that to make that?
Well, it was Ikue's record, first of all. She was the artist, and Robert and I were playing along with her ideas. She developed the ideas for she sequenced, I think, the drum tracks and then added sounds as we were playing. Um, and, Ikue is an amazing talent. I mean, she was the drummer in DNA, which was Arto's first band. And she also, I can't remember the name of it. She had a short-lived um, uh, rock band of her own. It was, I think, three Japanese women, and it was revolutionary for its time. And I think it ended when the lead singer got deported. But yeah, that was an amazing band. I don't know if there's any recorded history of that, but she wound up doing a lot of things, working freelance and doing a lot of things with John Zorn. And probably John suggested, or maybe she suggested. Anyways, that record was on John's company, and so that's how it happened. Quine and I, we all knew each other.
When
We
you
would go
went in,
out
you
to
would you
lunch.
didn't have prepared stuff. She sort of was directing
Well,
it.
yeah, I think I went in completely unprepared. Bob liked to prepare. He he was a great soloist and improviser, but it's interesting the way he looked on. I mean, he hated when people. If he had to play right off the cuff, he could do it great, but he didn't like to do that. Like if you would say, okay, let's play a 12 bar blues in B flat, he would say, wait a minute, you know what I mean? He'd say, we have to work on that. And probably in that way, he had more in common with Howlin' Wolf, and a lot of original blues players than their white imitators think they do. The blues was not one formulaic thing for him or for them.
Yeah.
So Robert took home, and he brought the same attitude to Ikue's stuff. So he actually took it home and worked. I showed up at the studio and said, let's jam, but Robert had actually worked on it, had listened to the demos and actually worked on it and brought in some beautiful things. So that's what you hear on that record.